All right.
Yeah, why doesn't our table have little trays?
Shut up.
Oh.
That would be so awesome.
Because I didn't make them. Hi, guys.
Internet.
Sorry, I had to pee.
All right. So we're on session 8.
Yeah, I brought the tea in here.
Can I have some, please?
Everybody silence your phones.
It was a short rest.
Huh?
Turn your
Was it a short
alarms
rest?
off.
Oh yeah, it was a
I
short
have
rest.
to break time.
Hey, check the thing under the table. All right, guys. So, did you touch the miniatures?
Yeah, they did.
Yeah, I moved them over.
Why?
What the fuck? The door was right there.
Well, not only that, who's prone?
It was,
Yeah,
except for him. I think they were prone to.
Why am I prone?
motherfucker.
Oh, I slipped on the bones.
Don't touch my table. Everybody's prone now.
That's not fair.
Yeah, you're all gonna die. I was gonna fucking go tonight.
I love how you're the only one standing and you just accept it. You're like, alright, I'm prone.
Number one, only one person did something that was bad. We shouldn't all suffer.
Yeah, well, that's how it is. Alright, adulthood. Hear that? Internet life lessons. Anyway, welcome to episode 8. I'm tired. So give me a minute while I set this up.
It's gonna be a good night. I can feel it. I'm gonna be rolling so many 20s. It's gonna be ridiculous.
We're gonna die.
It's gonna be so good.
Or we're all gonna die. One of them.
Alright, so we're just gonna go over what happened last session. You guys finally made your way into the labyrinth, and you encountered a few creatures, including a skull that you, once you killed, you put on your hammer and took with you, and quickly found out that it regenerates. Which almost killed at least one of you. Then finding yourself in the spider pit.
Your pussy ass can bring yourself to do it though. Dude, you're gonna kill somebody tonight. I'm trying.
Everybody's dying tonight.
100%.
Everybody dies tonight.
I have 10 HP.
TPK tonight. So, then you guys walked around. You guys took notes on the map, which
Nope.
which were
No, we didn't.
which were interesting. So, you good? Sorry, I'm still trying to wake up. Oh yeah, anyway, if you're watching this on YouTube, like, subscribe, all that fun stuff. If you're watching us on Twitch and you want to catch up on old episodes, down below is the link to the YouTube channel. Yeah, that's all I got for that right now. I just want to play. So, you went through the spider room where one of you tried to make friends with a spider. After dispatching the rest of its friends, you dispatched that spider with a crushing blow to the head. That was fun. And made your way into a room with bones strewn across the floor. As you guys entered the room, the bones started to collect, and it knocked a few of you prone as the bones from underneath your feet, well, now all of you, prone, as the bones collected and formed two large skeletal minotaurs. And that is where we left off. But before we roll initiative, do a quick intro. I'm Jess. I'm going to be the DM. I will be killing everybody tonight, so don't mind the character names because chances are they'll change by next session. So,
Easy. I already re-rolled.
Devin, I play Gimbal. Albie, I play Noob, still lost.
Becky, I play Henrietta.
My guy's name is Bernard, and he's a bisexual fighter.
no, that's him.
Oh, that's him. All right, that's. All right. I'm a dwarf paladin.
Alright, guys. Y'all have a good night. I'm gonna go. Alright. So with that being said, let me
Stop stealing my notes.
What, the pictures of the labyrinth?
That's squiggly, a big arrow, an S, a box, some arrows that in the direction that we went. So
Where
I don't know
did
what
the
you're
good
talking
map
about.
go?
It didn't go anywhere. It's gone. It was never made.
right.
Okay, yeah.
So
Back to
everybody go ahead and roll initiative.
Ooh, starting off good.
Started off good too.
Yeah, got a natty ice. That's it. That's 21 for me.
I rolled an 18. 19.
7.
I thought I rolled good. I rolled an 18.
Dang.
Alright.
That's okay. You need to go last to revive
To
as
be
much
fair, I
people
feel
as
like
possible.
I would have been like in
know
the
what
back.
you're talking about. You all just seem to think it's funny that my spider friend died.
Going after the fucking healer first. Alright, so first up.
Oh, me. Alright. So I'll get up. Back up just a little bit. Well, no, I'll just stay there. And are these like piles of bones? Or just
Yeah,
kind of like there's
Most
just bones on the floor?
of the piles, like, the room was just strewn with bones. But as you guys entered, the bones kind of started to collect and draw towards the center of the room,
Okay.
forming these skeletal minotaurs.
Alright.
So the room is relatively clear. There's still bones on the floor, but not enough to impede your movement or anything like that.
I think I can only cast mage armor.
Okay.
And we're good. Mage armor it is.
All right. Noob, you're up.
I'm gonna get up and... Are these all one square?
Yep.
I'm gonna move over to that guy right there.
Okay.
And I'm gonna swing my sword. Right there. Swing me sword. Oh, snap.
That's good.
Can I count that? Yep. It's 18.
Okay, 18 hits.
Plus whatever it is. Gosh. 11.
Okay.
And I'm gonna use a bonus action.
Okay.
I'm gonna use the second wind.
Okay.
So 1d10. Oh gosh, that's just a 1.
Good.
Right
So
on.
you regain 1 hit point. As you run over, you swing in. You hit, and you feel a force, like as you hit. You don't cleave through. It's just solid bone, but like it kind of shocks your hands just a little bit. All right. Next up, it's between you two.
Okay, I'm gonna stand up. And I'm going to cast Fairy Fire.
Okay.
It will be right here. That way it hits both of them.
Okay.
And not do.
Right on.
Okay, and that gives you guys
Advantage.
advantage. Nothing against them though, right?
Like they can't turn invisible or some shit like that.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's fine.
And they're gonna glow purple.
Okay. Now remember, just so we don't forget, you are holding a cup
Oh yeah, I know.
full of water.
Yeah.
With
Oh, we're good.
with something
We're good.
inside of it. All right, go ahead.
All right, so I'm gonna stand up. If you could help me out over there, and then I want to move towards this. I'll move to this square here, so I'm in range with both of them. Correct? All right. I just didn't want to walk through and get a.
Yeah.
Okay. I'm going to take a swing at this dude.
Okay.
I get advantage, right?
Yep.
All right, so 15 plus 5 is 20.
Okay, hits.
Okay, so I'm gonna swing it for a whopping 5 damage.
Okay.
And then as a bonus action, I'm actually gonna cast Shield of Faith on myself.
Okay. Okay. So, as you swing in, similar to him, like you feel it, you hit, and it's solid. You know what I mean? Like, you're doing damage to it. It's weird how these bones can be so
Dense.
All right, it is my turn. So as you cleave into it, you see like this red spark kind of blast from its eyes, and it is going to go reckless.
Ooh, gosh. Here we go.
Wait, does it just give us advantage? Does it give them disadvantage too, or no?
It gives them advantage and disadvantage, but since you guys have fairy fire on it, it's already at disadvantage, or it's already
We already get
you already get advantage.
Yeah.
So, 16, that's 21 to hit.
Yep.
Good thing you got that 1 hit point back, bro.
That one hit point is gonna make all the difference.
TPK tonight.
Let's do it.
Where the hell am I
Got that new Eberron buff. You want to make a Warforged Artificer?
All of us.
All of us, the whole party of them.
Fuck my 12s.
Big ass 12.
The one right here with the 12 on it.
Oh yeah, someone stared me right in the face.
There was the chair.
So, as you hit in, he drives his axe down into your shoulder, and you take
200.
15
Jeez.
points of slashing damage.
See you later.
The other one does the same to you.
So it's going reckless?
Yeah.
Okay.
So that is a 25 to hit.
Yeah, that does it.
Oh, that's almost dead.
So you take 12 damage as he swings, just kind of baseball swings over. It hits, not really cleaving in.
Alright.
And that will go to
I'm gonna stand up. I have my shield out.
Okay.
And then I want to cast Sacred Flame on that one.
Okay.
So you have
So
to make a
dex,
dex.
right?
Mm-hmm.
18.
That'll succeed.
Here you go. Yeah, now.
Okay, the flame hits. Doesn't seem to affect it. Top of the round.
Alright, I'm gonna come around the corner here. Bloop. And I'm just gonna sit the cup down.
Okay.
Are you sure?
Yeah. Yeah. And we'll go 5 foot here. So I'll step away from it. You stay here. And I'm going to cast Scorching Ray on this fella.
Okay.
All 3 of them.
Nice.
And they're each with advantage. Ooh, that was not a
Ooh.
Alright, so that's a 22.
Okay.
And 20.
Okay. The first one kind of rips over its head. The other 2 direct hit.
Alright, so 2d6. 4 and 7.
Okay.
Not that much. And a 2.
Need you to go ahead and get that 1d100 out for me, please.
No problem.
Go ahead and give it a roll.
43. Oh, okay.
For the next minute, you can teleport up to 20 feet as a bonus action on each turn.
Oh,
Nice. So you still have your bonus action.
I'm good for now, but I'll keep it.
Okay.
That's awesome.
I was
Okay.
really hoping you were going to grow a
Yeah.
beard.
I know.
All right.
I'm gonna take another swing at him. To use my potion as a bonus action, right?
Correct.
Alright, yeah. I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna swing at him and then use my potion.
Okay. Give advantage.
18.
18 hits.
15.
Okay.
And then I'm gonna poop me potion.
Go ahead and potion yourself.
4. That's 4, right?
Yeah.
Plus 2, right?
Plus 2.
Plus 2. 6. Where's the cat?
All right.
No, wait.
So next up, you.
Alright, so. I'm going to run up.
That's not you.
Oops. I'm going to run up behind him.
Okay.
Touch his back. And do Cure Wounds.
Just throwing it out there, I have 1 health point right now. Just throwing it out there.
Really?
It's cool though. He's got a potion and a second wind and
Short game.
cure wounds. And
Didn't you?
I didn't.
So what do I care for?
I had 13 written down, so if I didn't write it down, that's my own fault.
Okay.
You know,
11?
I had 13 written down. That's why when you said 12, I was like, oh, thank God.
Damn.
All right.
So I'm going to lay on hands myself for the full 15. And then I'm gonna put up my shield and be like, ah!
Oh boy.
All right. Minotaur, still reckless, goes to swing. 17 to hit.
I gave the hits.
I'll tell you right now, if you guys all die, I'm out.
Fair enough.
I'm gone.
Like I said, Warforged Artificer, bro. It's cool.
So you take 17 points of damage.
Jeez. We'll probably get lost in it. Because I would bounce too, but I don't know my way out of this place.
When he cleaved down the first time, he didn't retract. He just starts to push further down into your shoulder. Same thing. Oh shit. Okay. It was a natural 1 and a 2.
Nice. That does not hit.
That does not hit. So he swings.
When you went, I thought it was a natural something else, and I was like, oh, you fucker.
He rears back, and as the great axe comes down, you slip out of the way. You feel bone fragments just like shatter as it hits into the ground and just shatters everything underneath it.
Oh my god.
I'm going to cast Sacred Flame again on that one.
Okay.
I got this one, guys.
12.
That hits.
Okay. Good roll damage.
2.
Ballin'.
Okay.
Which one was that?
Sacred Flame.
That one.
That one.
No,
Oh.
okay.
Darn.
Oh boy.
All right, back to top of the round.
Yeah, I'm so terrible at that.
Do you need some help?
No, I got it. That's it.
I'm gonna cast Magic Missile on the Secret Flame one.
Yeah,
Okay.
17 damage. I was at
So it'll
24.
take all 3.
Yep.
Took a while. Beating there.
We'll take it.
What you did, right?
6
17.
plus 3. So
Hmm?
9.
That's how much damage
Nine?
you did, right?
Yep.
17.
I wasn't paying any attention there. I realized.
Okay.
And
Right? You hit me
No,
for
that's it.
17, right? That's how much it was?
Yeah.
that's all I got.
Okay. Over here. Oh no, I'm sorry, noob. You're up.
Oh boy.
That's good.
Frigate. Bolster walls. Just gonna swing at him.
Okay.
18.
That hits.
Buckle 'em up.
Oh gosh. 11.
Nice.
Dear Lord.
Nice.
And you killed it, yeah.
And it falls over.
So as it's pushing in, you just kind of take your sword and kind of shove it up like into its rib cage, and you guys are just staring eye to eye, like just pissed off at each other. It's taking damage.
You ugly motherfucker. You lose.
You ugly. You ugly.
So ugly.
I'll cast Cure Wounds level 2.
Okay.
Uh, 9.
Alright. Warhammer.
Good.
Well, that's still
That hits.
18. Yeah.
Yep.
I'm gonna use Divine Smite.
Okay.
Yeah.
Is it considered an undead?
Yes.
Alright. So I get 4d8. Because it's 3d8. It's 2d8 plus another d8
Oh, I'm
for
sorry.
undead. It's not an undead or a fiend?
No, you're good. Go ahead.
I'm
Go
good?
ahead.
Are you
Yep.
sure?
Yep.
Wait, let me make sure. If it's a fiend, I'm not sure exactly.
No. It's undead.
Okay.
Sorry,
So-
I was looking at the wrong paper.
It's 2d8 plus a d8 because I'm dead, and then another d8 because my Warhammer.
Yeah.
So that's 4, 5, 6, 7. I can't do math in my head.
13.
13. There you go. Thank you. You're the best. 13 plus another 3, so that's 16.
And some of it's
Nice.
radiant.
Some of it is radiant.
How
yes.
much is radiant?
Okay,
Ooh.
so that would be no. Say because it was what I had a 4 and a 3, and then I had double 3, so I'll just say 9 because the 4th was like my warhammer.
Okay.
So 9 radiant.
Fuck it.
What's your total damage?
Jesus Christ.
Sorry.
16.
16. Alright.
Yeah, I'm trying not to cheat. Yeah, because it was plus 3 for my
Yeah,
strength.
not you.
Yeah.
Okay. So you rear back, and as you swing forward, like you see that that same magic that you normally seen from your spoon. Just kind of take the head, and it hits so hard that like bone from like underneath you guys' feet kind of spreads out. It's a good hit.
Yeah, spread them.
And it is.
This guy's got like the Skyrim look going on, where it's like his head's through the wall.
Yeah. Yeah, I started putting it on the white background, not noticing that I can't see like when I'm drawing it until I like blow it up, and I'm like, oh, that happened.
Oops.
All right. So it is their turn.
Ooh,
There you go.
that's a good
I'm
one.
dead. See you guys.
Bye.
15 to hit.
Nope.
Okay. So as it's drilling down, you just kind of grab the axe and you start like pushing it back up.
Yes.
Alright.
Natural 20.
Oh, fuck off.
Sorry, bud.
You're so full of shit. I don't believe you.
I'm gonna press it.
Oh, okay, I can do that too. Ready? I hit you for a natural 22. I found the 20 on my dice too.
Sorry, Boo. So you take.
If I had minor illusion, I'd make a tombstone for it.
I have minor illusion.
Yeah, but you wouldn't do it.
You take 22 points of damage.
I'm unconscious.
Okay. As he comes swinging down, he kind of cleaves and knocks you to the ground. You guys see your buddy fall.
As I'm falling, I'm just gonna be like, if only somebody healed me too. I'm fucking falling.
And yeah, he's gonna hold moving. Actually, can you move him to here?
No.
Ooh, boy.
That way I have options. All right.
I want to cast Healing Word on Bernard.
Okay.
So that's 1d4. Two. So it would be,
Plus your wisdom, right?
yeah. So 6.
Damn, son. Oh, that hurt. What was that? That was not nice.
All right. You want to do anything else?
No, let me see where I'm at.
Okay.
Oh.
God, guys, just fucking silence your phone, guys. Don't be fucking rude.
Disrespect.
I'm trying to run a game here.
Oh my god.
Jesus. All right. So, top of the round.
Oh, balls. Well,
Fireballs?
yeah, something like that. I'm gonna move 15. Well, we can kind of fit in the same space.
Yeah.
You can
Okay.
teleport up to 20 feet too.
Oh yeah, I'm getting there. And I'm gonna teleport 20 back this way. So 40, 50, okay.
Okay.
And kind of scooch to the edge of the. Oh, I still got 5, huh?
Yeah.
Okay. And I'm gonna firebolt the one in the back, I guess.
Okay.
Ooh, 11.
11 misses.
Well, that's all I got, boys.
So you kind of do a like a running firebolt as
Yeah.
you run towards Gimbal, and then you see him just go, and then appear like 20 feet ahead,
That's a new trick.
and he just turns around and goes, pew pew.
Yeah. Almost had you.
All right, noob, you're up.
Take another crack at him.
Okay.
Fuck the advantage. You don't need the advantage.
Natty 20.
Nice.
Yeah, no, no, no.
Get it.
11.
Don't you have the feat where you can reroll ones?
Yep.
Oh, yeah, I do. Thank you.
Fuck them up.
Yes.
9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15.
15, so that's 30.
Wait, no, because it was 5, 6, 7, 8,
Plus
9, 10,
4.
11. So you double your dice, and
Yep.
then you add your modifier. So it'd be
Okay.
22 plus
5.
4.
Oh, 4, yeah.
Okay. So 20, what was it?
26.
26.
Yeah.
Okay. So you reach in and you grab it, and you're just like pulling it back into that sword. You're trying to get your sword like up into the skull. You see it like the skull kind of like pop to one side as your blade kind of comes out. He's hurt, like bad. Oh fuck!
Damn.
Real bad.
I'm going to run over here and use cure wounds.
Okay.
12.
Oh, so helpful, thank you. I'm just laying on the ground, just like, oh, thank you. Thank God. Thank Gabriel. Oh, I love. I think I want to take a nap after this.
Yep.
Alright, well, I'm going to stand up. And since I cannot go after that one, I'm going to hit this one.
Okay.
Thank you! Thank you very much! And that is gonna hit, that's 19.
Yep, that hits.
Alright. 10.
All right. So as you're like looking him in the eyes and pulling your blade like through it, Bernard gets up and with like this recharge of energy just walks over and whack. The bones scatter to the ground.
Yeah.
All right.
Where'd it go?
It is its turn. Okay. So
Did
he.
you? Oh, yeah, you
I go
did.
after that thing.
Yeah.
So he is going to charge.
Oh, gosh.
Do we get an attack of opportunity?
Yes.
Cool.
You will both get an attack of opportunity.
Is it still an advantage?
Not you.
Oh, not me?
Still
Nope.
an advantage, right?
Yeah.
Straight roll?
Oh, yeah.
Okay, so that's a 19.
15.
Okay.
Yeah,
Both
4
hit.
points of damage. Whoa!
4.
Yep. Rolling ones like it ain't no thing.
8.
You think you're so smart.
11. 11.
You think you're so smart. Good hit though. That was fantastic. You just spun around and just whacked him.
Yeah.
Okay. So as it runs through, you both get like a nice solid hit, but
Ooh.
14 to hit.
Nope.
Okay. As it runs past and like hits the wall, like head first, it was coming in to a charge. It hits the wall. The whole room kind of shakes. It's its turn.
Oh my goodness, this is not good, guys.
I'm gonna cast Sacred Flame.
Okay.
Sacred flame, sacred flame.
11.
Oh, that hits.
Yeah, it does.
Yeah.
I think it's 14.
It's 14, yeah.
Oh.
Look at bitch. 8.
Yeah.
So you sacred flame it,
for you.
and it hits its back, and you see it like just now turn its head and look towards you.
Oh.
Is top of the round.
And I'll teleport this way. And I'll firebolt him.
Okay.
20.
20
That'll do
hits.
it. Yeah. Whoa.
Do it.
1.
Yeah! Fucking him up!
Yeah.
It hits, but it doesn't even like
Yeah.
doesn't even take notice. It's like
It's like when somebody throws one of those poppers at you, just throws it. It's like,
yeah.
Just like, I mean, that kind of hurt, but don't do that.
I'm gonna swing at him.
How do you even do that?
Huh?
Advantage.
20.
Okay, 20 hits.
Fucking 16.
So
16 damage.
as it turns, you take that advantage to just cleave down the side of it. Your sword gets stuck in the skull, but drives the skull down
Yeah.
as the rest of it.
Yeah.
Oh. That was not fun.
I did not like those things.
And
Not one bit.
I'll teleport my way back to the cup.
Nice.
All right.
So they just kind of like fell apart.
Yeah.
Are there any of their like horn things just laying there?
Yeah, but they're
Are they-
huge. They're like the size of you.
God damn it. So what you're saying is I couldn't carry one.
No. It would even be large for him. Like, it would slow him down.
Alright.
Okay.
Got the little tip of it.
I'm just the tip of it.
Just the tip.
Brought to you by Hasbro.
We're playing games Brandon's never heard.
I mean, you could take a little while to cut through it. Make a medicine check.
Oh yeah, just it's not coming with me.
Okay. Good.
Like
enough.
normal.
I'm gonna go over and I'm gonna try to smash the end of it off.
Okay.
What is that, medicine 2 or is that strength?
Just strength.
Yeah. All right. 10.
You hit it, and as you hit it, like, there's now, it just shatters. So there's like a piece like maybe this big.
I'm just gonna go. Huh, I'm gonna pick it up and be like, here you go.
Thanks.
Yes, you're welcome. Thank you.
I kind of just drop it because it's not what I truly wanted. Without him seeing.
Make a sleight of hand check.
Natural
Totally
one.
sees everything.
Natural
Oh wait,
one.
I can re-roll once, can I?
Yeah, you can.
Yes. He doesn't see shit.
Yeah, but Bucket might.
You want to bring Bucket into this? 20.
What's your passive?
My passive is not 20.
So you go to put it in your pocket and you just kind of drop it to the floor.
I can make a perception roll though.
Yeah.
Still not 20.
All right.
And I want to take out my tinderbox and check on my baby spider.
You take out your tinderbox and look at your baby spider. You open it up and it is gone.
Oh, where did it go? Bernard.
I don't want anything to do with that. And your spider's gone?
Yeah, it's not in here. I'm like rummaging through it.
A spider is not an acceptable pet. It is not.
And you think a rat is?
Excuse me.
What's he
Bucket.
do for anything?
Oh, he is adorable.
That may be, but
He likes to nibble on things and lay there and
he likes to nibble on the tip.
I definitely have mine silenced, so I don't know what happened.
Or
Alright.
you don't.
I do.
So what do you guys want to do?
Cry somewhere. My baby spider's gone.
So is there anything in this room that looks like it might be some kind of secret switch? Any cracks in the doors? Like there could be a hidden door, anything like that?
Make an investigation check.
Investigation. 12.
You take. I mean, it's not a small room. It's not huge. It's just not a small room. So you take a little time, like looking at the walls and stuff. You don't find anything out of place.
That's disappointing. Alright. Oh. Guys, I think I really need to rest, but this is definitely not in this room. I'm not doing it in this room.
Yeah, I'm not feeling too hot myself.
I feel fine.
Oh yeah, that's great.
I'm glad you're feeling okay. That's wonderful.
That's what you get.
Django, I really hope that wasn't the cup.
You're good
Okay.
for now.
For now.
It was his Madonna map. It makes a lot of noise when it hits the ground.
Yeah,
Oh,
it
is your Madonna map?
does. The Madonna Isles.
Yes. Alright. Well, there's no islands down here
Oh,
that I know of, at
yeah,
least.
none that I saw.
Yeah.
Oh,
Alright. So, is there like a door that like we can exit that wasn't the one we came in?
Yeah. So there were two entrances to the larger room. You came into the bottom entrance, knowing that you guys just walked through it. You know that top entrance is going to take you right back out to the same hallway.
Oh, okay. So it's a dead end room, huh?
Are we back onto the map?
so we almost died for no reason.
I don't remember where we're at.
I know.
I don't remember at all.
Oh, before we leave the room, let me search the pile of bones that fell when these things died.
Go ahead and
Are we
make
not
an
here
investigation
where
check.
it's...
No.
Okay.
12.
Something else. That was from
You don't find anything that would be
Oh.
any use. I mean, obviously they have these giant axes, but they're so big that you guys wouldn't even be able to wield them.
That's still not going to stop me from trying. And
You
then after about 10 minutes, I'm just like, all right. And I drop it and I walk away.
You grab it and like you go to lift it, can't move it. You put it on your shoulder and you drag it like 5 feet, and you're like, man.
Well, not taking that along. Sorry, guys.
Feels worth a shot.
That was shoddy craftsmanship anyway.
Spider?
No.
So, Where do you guys wanna rest?
I've not in this room is my only stipulation.
We need to retrace our steps.
If I die in a hallway, fine. I will not die in a room full of bones.
Because I need to find my spider.
I'm not really concerned with your
If we
spider.
look around on the floor, is there a squished spider anywhere?
I mean, there wasn't going to be, but go ahead and roll an investigation check.
4.
Good, you son of a bitch!
Oh,
This is not happening again.
So, like, as you guys start to investigate, it goes dark.
oh shit.
Your torches, whatever torches you did have,
Those black minis.
and here comes the black minis because I didn't have time to paint. Yeah, all your torches have kind of burnt out. Kind of dropped them during combat, and your lights, the light spell that was on your sword, dissipates.
I'm
Well,
going to cast light
I
on
can
my
make
shield.
it bright and... Oh, okay.
Nobody wants me to make it bright.
So you
Okay.
cast,
That's rude.
you cast light. There's 10 feet of light around you, but like, are you guys like scattered through the room, or are you just kind of hanging out in a little group?
I'd imagine while she's like the lights go out, I'm still like sitting there with an axe, just like trying to fucking drag it. Like, oh, it turned out the light. Oh, there's the light. Oh,
Making my way to the light.
never mind.
I'm gonna make my way to the light.
To the light. To the light.
Okay, with my dark vision, do I see anything, or did it just burn out? Cause
It just burned out. 'Cause
okay,
yeah.
all right. So
Like if you lay a torch on the ground for long enough, it'll just burn itself out.
I'm gonna light a torch.
Okay. All right. So you have a torch in your hand.
Hey, can you light my
I'm
torch
real
for
lit.
me?
Yeah, no problem.
Thank you, sir. I didn't feel like getting out the tinderbox.
That's fair.
My tinderbox is of no use anymore.
Yeah, you dumped all the useful stuff out of it for something not useful. That's nobody else's fault.
How can you say that my spider was useless?
Okay, what did it do that was helpful?
He ran away.
Yeah, well.
Go ahead.
Do it.
TBK, and I didn't even
How
try
many
it.
I'm not telling. But it's less than 11.
Guys, let's relax. Let's relax.
So I'd like to cast.
And more than one.
I'd relax.
Go for it. you do whatever you want.
You can still teleport.
Yeah, that only
That
lasted
was
1
only a
minute.
minute.
It's
Yeah.
totally done.
Even though you're whispering, I can still hear you.
Oh yeah, because we're all like a mini group
Yeah.
now.
That's a terrible thing to say. I wouldn't want you to die. Do not threaten our friend. He's right. Your spider ran away. That's
Can you roll a
fantastic.
d100 for me?
Ooh.
This is for me.
Ooh. It's
Is it?
cocked.
Yeah,
it's a T100 and it's cocked.
Jesus Christ.
86.
Okay.
Yeah, what the hell?
It's like the first ever. We have it on video, so
It
like.
got stuck in the hole.
Yeah, huh. My pencil. Oh, I got it.
So as you guys are waiting in the room, you
Uh-oh.
start to hear
Time to go.
what sounds like footsteps.
I swear to God. Oh, it's footsteps. It's not one of those damn skulls again. Thank God. Do they sound like heavy footsteps?
Yes.
Does it sound like they're running?
No.
Hmm.
But they're
Run,
heavy
right?
footsteps.
Casual, heavy footsteps.
I think it's time to go.
I think well, maybe we should hide until the footsteps go away. There's only one way in and out of this room, and if we hear
There's
it, it
two
might be
ways.
headed. Yeah, well,
There's
it
two.
leads to the same
Yeah,
hallway
yeah,
you said.
yeah.
These doorways only lead one place, and if we hear him, if he's coming down this way, we're gonna run into this guy, and I'm
So,
hurting.
oddly enough,
There's
it's not
currently-
coming from the direction of the hallway.
Oh.
So whatever you hear is big.
I'm gonna look up.
I'm gonna get out of the room
Oh,
into the hallway.
I'll follow you. I'll follow you.
Okay. So you guys head out into the hallway.
Cup and finger gun.
So now's that.
Not me. I'm just sitting there with a bucket.
You're at that long stretch. Are you guys gonna move? Give me a marching order.
I mean,
Well, do you have the glowy thing?
we really need to find a place to rest.
We do. Oh, we do.
Oh, I'm hurting.
Are you going first? I mean, you have the
No,
light.
I'll touch Bicho and put light on it.
Okay. All right. So all 3 people that have light are in the front.
Yep.
Okay.
Yeah. So three.
All right. Well, I passed back my torch, but I don't
Yeah,
know if.
I have dark vision, so I can see with light.
What about behind you?
Not very good behind him, but
You want a torch?
Yeah, I'll take a torch.
I have plenty of them. Here you go. Torch.
Pass it back.
all right.
Oops, I dropped it
No.
and peed on it.
That would take a full action.
Yeah, they're probably gonna. You're very short. It's probably gonna burn your goodies.
Your tinder box.
Is that because it's on fire?
Ew.
Probably not in a good way either.
So you guys are traveling up the hallway. You come to.
What? I can't believe she just peed on a torch. How ridiculous.
Guess that happens.
That was
sometimes.
pretty much a dead end, right? That little area
Yeah.
that we were in.
Yeah.
So we're
Well,
going back.
yeah, I looked
Don't
for
you have
doors.
a pea-soaked javelin as well?
Yes, but that's for fighting purposes.
Makes sense.
Yeah.
That's reasonable.
So you come back up the hallway.
It has homing capabilities.
What?
My urine. Let me piss on your weapon. You'll find out.
Make a deception check.
Natural one.
No
So you
one
guys
believes
head
you.
back up the hallway. As you get to the intersection, you do see that there's a chalk arrow pointing back, like the way you came, because you marked it. So you can go
Right
straight ahead
or right?
or right.
We haven't gone right or we haven't gone straight ahead.
I have no idea where we came from.
I thought we said right's always right.
Yeah.
Let's just straight to
But I
the
feel like-
gate.
I don't know.
You pick, you're in front.
Can I can I determine which way we came from through some kind of history?
Well, you would know, because it hasn't been that long. You would know that if you marked the arrow going this way,
We probably
you came from straight ahead.
So then right it is?
I mean,
Yeah, let's go right.
Do you want to go back and rest?
whenever I was making those footsteps, I do not want to fight it in my current condition.
Correct.
I mean,
Well, what's to the right? We can see if there's any kind of hallway that's easy to protect and take watch. But probably at an intersection of hallways is probably not the best idea.
So you guys are going to go right?
Yeah.
Yeah, I guess.
Okay.
Yep.
So you come to another intersection.
Oh, there's a lot of intersections. We need a dead
Oh,
end.
yeah, there's more.
You can go right, or it's like a 10-foot and then you turn left. So they can go straight, but you can see the edge. You can see the edge of the wall, so it turns to the left.
so we only can go right, and then left.
You can go right, or you can go
Or
like
almost
straight and left.
Well,
should be a cartographer.
I don't know.
You're in front. We're following you.
Yes.
Just
And
make sure you
Alright,
mark
so-
whichever way we go.
He needs to
Yeah,
mark
no,
it.
you have the.
Oh, I have
you
the
have the
chalk.
chalk.
I'm gonna. Alright, so left, straight and then left.
Okay.
I'm
So
gonna
you,
mark it the direction we went.
okay. So you go straight and left. You come to an intersection.
another?
The intersection has an arrow pointing straight. So you've already been here at one point.
I guess we're going. Back
So your intersection is you could go back the way you came, or you could go forward, which is the direction that you guys went, or you can go right.
I would totally get lost.
I feel like back.
Yeah, we should go back.
We want to go back?
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
So you want to go
Because
down the hallway that you didn't go down?
Yeah.
Okay. So you guys just kind of turn around. It's not very far. You turn around and you head down that hallway.
Hey, why don't you draw a chalk arrow in this hallway since we're walking down
Yeah.
it?
I'll mark like a X and not go that way,
Okay.
and draw the direction that we're going to.
Okay. So you go back down that hallway. You go about 40 feet before you have to hang a right, and it comes to a dead end.
Oh boy.
Well, shit.
Oh, looks like.
Perfect time to rest.
Well, before we rest, can I like investigate the walls around this area?
Do an investigation on
All
check.
right. Well, it looks like a wall to me. I could definitely use a rest.
Ditto.
Is this our spot?
I mean, we only have to defend from one direction,
Yeah. That's fine with me.
but there is no retreat.
Nope.
My strategy has a lot of holes in it I didn't realize till just now. But we'll do what we gotta do. I need to rest.
still have that purple worm?
Yeah. Yeah.
All
I'm
right.
just kidding. They don't have feet, but I need something that size.
All right. So
Crawl back into one of the corners
Okay.
and then just sit down in the corner.
All right. So who is you guys doing like a long rest or a short rest?
I'm doing a long rest.
Long rest.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, great.
Yep.
Cool. That's fine. Warforged Artificer.
I'll take first watch.
Well, I was going to, but not if she's staying up.
Are you worried that we might get attacked? I don't think there's need for a watch.
She is.
That was hard to say.
That woman insults. How did you hit your elbow on a table when we're in the middle of a cave? It doesn't make sense.
Is it really funny?
Fuck no.
I thought it was.
I'm also gonna take first watch, but I'm gonna pretend I'm sleeping.
Okay. Make a
So
deception
that way.
check.
So that we should try to talk to you.
Ooh. 21.
Okay.
You can make a perception against this deception.
Yeah, can I?
Sure.
11.
Oh.
17.
Yeah, you have no idea.
All right.
So
So I'm just sitting next to him because your eyes are closed, right?
Yep.
Like you're
Just
pretending.
kinda-
I'm just
just like
having
this.
his burn mark.
Cause like I can see you right now, but my eyes are closed. But I can see you.
Can you feel me?
Yeah. I can,
Or is that, like,
yeah, I saw
numb?
that. Yeah, that hurts. No, I'm just ignoring it.
all right. I need you both make a perception check.
7.
10. My book's on there.
Okay.
This table needs to be bigger.
You don't know.
I don't,
It's savage.
I don't have enough room for all my shit.
Here comes the frost giant.
Don't worry, I'll make room.
Green dragon burst in.
How did you fit in this labyrinth?
Maybe it was an egg and it hatched.
So you guys don't notice anything.
That's fair. Gonna die, gonna die, gonna.
Let's do.
I was gonna say that looks pretty solid right there.
Oh man. It's like he planned for us to die in this hallway.
He knew we were gonna rest here.
So go ahead and everybody go ahead and take a rest.
I was definitely in like a corner hallway. Or yeah, in there.
And I mean, I'm right up against him. Right up against.
So remember, those are 5-foot blocks. So like maybe two of you are not gonna fit in a block. The little guys maybe, but
How dare you assume that I sleep laying down?
all right.
That's
where everybody's at.
Sure.
Your watch is in the back corner.
Yeah, that doesn't make much sense, does it?
Nope.
Cool.
We're a terrible
That's
adventuring party, so it's fine.
If you guys could just,
I sat down in the corner.
you guys could just put those right
Oh yeah.
at the edge there.
No problem. I can't reach that far. I don't want to reach that.
And since you guys are asleep and your watch did not see them,
Oh no.
they get a surprise round.
Yay.
This should be fun.
It should be a lot of fun.
At least for one of us.
It should be great. You guys are pussies.
Yeah, they're not bad.
Pussies.
All right.
That's me talking in my sleep. I'm just like, oh.
So that one that's leaning.
Lean on me.
I feel like that's how it would sound.
Where the fuck?
You're way down there.
So this guy's going to come around the corner and he's going to attack you. Since you're prone, he gets advantage.
Oh boy.
So that's 18 to hit.
Yep, it is.
So you take 7 points of damage as you feel fists just rock into your sternum.
How much is that?
7. This guy. Oh, sorry,
Ooh,
bud.
yeah. Ooh, wow. Dang.
My eyeball.
This guy.
Sorry, I have my other eye.
This guy is going
Still
to.
going.
Let's go this way.
He's gonna go over here. And who's that laying down?
Me.
Okay. He's gonna attack Bernard. It's a 22 to hit.
Nope.
His sleeping AC is higher.
Yeah, when I sleep, my skin turns to stone. It's a mountain dwarf thing you wouldn't understand.
That's fair. I heard about it.
I just think it's funny how people magically roll higher towards me when I have a higher AC.
It's not magic.
I'm joking.
It's not magic. You talked a whole lot of shit before the game, so I'm only using a certain dice.
Yeah, he was just like, yeah, I've rolled all natural ones, but I mean, it doesn't fucking
It's
matter.
all been 2s and 1s. That's a 12. You're rolling a d6. Yeah. Fucking question me again. No, I'm just kidding. Yeah. So you take 6 damage as you kind of get flung against the wall. He just kind of reaches up and grabs you.
What the hell?
And then the other one is actually going to go at...
So I'm definitely woke the fuck up at this
Yeah,
point.
you're up. Yeah.
Am I up too?
he's still prone.
I'm still prone, but I'm not sleeping.
And then...
I feel like he was going for you, but
I actually... it would be the first one that it would come to,
You
so...
can attack me, that's fine.
No. It would be Henrietta, which is not going to get a...
Yeah, because you would say
Advantage.
right towards.
Yeah. Ooh, natural 1. So as you're sitting there like petting his head, you just in time look up and put your shield up as this undead creature lunges at you.
I saved us.
So now
Who the hell is on watch?
now we can roll initiative.
ooh, that's super cocked.
Mine's super bad.
Jingo,
11.
Gimbal,
5. 17.
9.
I also rolled a 9.
Okay.
Twinsies.
Give me 1 second.
Boy, oh boy.
All right. So it's their turn first,
Oh shit.
and he's gonna take another attack at Noob.
Dead.
21 to hit.
Yep. I'm dead.
You take 5 damage as he kind of grabs your head and like slams it into the floor.
Ouch.
The other one's still attacking Bernard. That's a 9 to hit. So you just kind of push the head back as its jaws come in and like start snapping at your face.
Thank God it's a 9 because I sleep naked.
My DC is 10. That's my dick check.
Yeah.
And that's 14 to hit.
15.
Okay. Yeah, you're still kind of just
out.
holding them up.
I remember this.
Then top of the round.
I'm gonna get up, scream like a little girl, and just swing my sword.
Okay. Go ahead and swing.
22.
That hits.
Fucking dead.
12.
13, 14, 15, 17. Right?
That's
12.
11.
It's 12, 11.
Oh, yeah, it is 12. And you can.
So 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16.
16
We're
dead.
done doing math.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm sorry. You could have just done the math for him, but instead you're just going to sit there and be mean. So rude.
No, I'm gonna let him do his own math instead of just throwing numbers at him.
We're a team here.
Are you though? All right. So as you get up, you kind of drive your sword into his gut, kind of like pushing him away. This black ooze just kind of starts seeping out of its mouth. It's fucking gross.
Me? I'm gonna firebolt the one closest to me, I guess.
Okay.
Go with it. 12.
Hits.
Alright.
It's like fell out of your head and oh, shit.
Yep. 9.
Okay. Okay. so it hits that you can smell like where you hit. It's like burning skin, but just dead. Like it's not like that kind of semi-sweet smell of burning skin. It's just rank. Don't ask me why I know what burnt skin smells like.
What is that pungent aroma?
Yeah, it's nasty.
Waffles in the morning.
It's between you two.
You have a higher dexterity.
I'm going to sprinkle Django, Noob, and Bernard with holy water. I'm casting Bless.
Okay.
Nice.
Nice.
Do you know what Bless is? I think I
You get a
did.
D4 for attack rolls and ability checks, or is it just ability checks?
D4 attack rolls and saving throws.
Saving throws, okay. My turn? Alright.
Wait, do you have to be within?
No, its range is 30 feet.
Okay.
30 feet.
Okay.
30 feet.
So we're good.
Yeah.
Alright. My turn?
Mm-hmm.
Alright. Okay, well that's gonna be 23
That hits.
to hit. Yep. And just because I'm about to take a long rest anyway, let's go divine smite this bitch, right?
Are you getting up, right? You were still.
And that is and that's an undead, correct?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's a fucking overkill. Or it might not be. I could roll like shit. Nope, not rolling like shit. That's 10. 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 25.
Yeah, as you raise up
Like that thing pissed me off.
As you-
woke me up, you son of a bitch.
and you swing, you hit
I'm
it,
not really thinking it's
and
true.
as it hits, that blue energy again fills, and it hits. The head explodes, and the body flies against the far wall. It's dead.
Never wake me up. I'm so tired.
All right. It is.
I'm gonna stand up. I'm gonna pull my rapier out and swing.
Okay.
No, you're not.
12.
12. 12 hits. Zombies.
11.
Okay.
Viciously mock him.
Yeah.
Which one were you hitting? Oh, okay. I see.
I'm gonna take one part so I can get vicious mockery.
So as you
Just like
kind of
roast
swing
meat.
through, you see that same black, like, ick. As you cut through, you actually get a little on your face.
Your swordplay has really kicked it up a notch there, Gimbal.
It is
Liking it.
their turn. Oh, wait. Sorry. So, against Noob. 8. 11 to hit.
Nope.
Okay. Bernard, you don't have one.
I destroyed his head.
Henrietta, 18. 22 to hit. So you take 6 damage as it pushes its way through the shield and kind of bites onto your shoulder blade.
Oh.
Yeah, he smells fresh. Top of the round.
I'm gonna bash him with my sword.
Okay.
Ugh, gosh. 8. 14?
14 hits.
I get that one extra dice that she gave me, right? That's for the attack roll?
What?
That's for an attack roll.
For
So
to
not
add your
damage.
attack. Yeah.
I could've rolled that. 11.
Okay, 11 damage.
Yep.
Okay.
Every time he rolls for damage, I wish I made a fighter. It's ridiculous.
You bring your sword back up around as you cleave clear, like, from shoulder to, like, armpit, and it just kind of... It is dead.
Yeah.
Alright, next up is...
Me. Did I get blessed too?
Yeah, the only person that didn't is Gimbal.
Alright, right on. I'm gonna firebolt that guy.
Well, I only could give it to 3 people.
Yeah.
Well, and I didn't get it.
Okay, that's like a 29 to hit or something.
That is
29 or something.
2.
Really?
I fire puffed him.
I fire puffed him.
Motherfucker. Okay, so
Oh.
even with that, you put your hand, like, you see her getting attacked, and as he rears back to, like, go bite again, you put your metal hand in front of his mouth and just go and it just...
Oh, I wanted to bite him back.
I mean,
Well, you still can.
Who's on watch?
Oh, totally Django. I was
Django.
sleeping.
I would have been fine if she stopped caressing my face.
What? What?
Yeah, weirdest thing.
Why were you caressing his face?
I thought maybe it would make his burns feel better.
It's like 2 hours straight.
What? You should be ashamed of yourself. He did not give you permission, woman.
He didn't stop me either.
Oh yeah, you think after 2 hours you probably could have expressed your distaste for it. So fair enough.
Trying to stay in character.
so nobody...
I didn't want to break
I'm
the
going right.
disguise.
I'm going back to fucking sleep. I'm gonna go back to sleep.
Alright, who's staying on watch?
I'm sleeping.
I'll stay on watch.
Good, I'm going to bed.
I'm sleeping right next to you. Still with the hand on your face.
Oh.
Alright,
I'm
so...
gonna go to the other side and just cuddle next to you on the other side.
I'm gonna sit in the corner, but without anybody noticing. I'm gonna notice this and be like, oh, it's all by myself. I got a cuddle circle going. I'm all by myself.
The wrong kind of devil's three.
Alright, so... Kimbo, you're the only one on watch.
You got this. You got this.
Correct?
Yep.
Alright. Do me a favor. Roll me a perception check.
Well, right before everybody. Oh, no, I can't. Damn it. Okay. What was it?
Perception.
Natural 20. Okay.
Ooh, crack open a cold one.
Your watch goes without anything going on. So do you want to wake anybody up, or are you just gonna stay up all night?
I want to get some rest. I'm gonna try and wake up Bernard and Noob.
Okay. So you go to wake up Bernard first.
I just like grab my hammer and I'm just like, oh, did you not see what happened to that thing? You need to be a little more tactful. Oh, it's not your fault. It just scared me. All right, I'll get up.
All right. So you're up. Everybody else, are you waking Noob up too?
Yeah, I'm gonna
Okay.
try.
You don't have to. I can watch.
I'm gonna grab him, push him to the side, and just go right back to sleep.
All right, alone again.
All right. So everybody's asleep except for Bernard.
Just alone again. Lone tear. I don't know how you do it, but I start playing my spoons very like bluesy. Just nobody loves me. I'm gonna play the spoons as sad sounding as I can.
All right. Go ahead and make a perception check for me.
That is what the fuck, 12.
Okay. And then roll another D20.
Oh wow. 11. So
You
11 zombies.
You think you hear those zombie bodies move. Just a little bit. 'Cause you guys just killed a bunch of zombies and left their bodies exactly where you were sleeping.
How close are they?
They're like right next to you.
Alright, so I'm gonna reach over to the nearest one and just kind of like grab behind its neck. I'm just gonna break the neck.
Okay.
I mean, does that really do anything to zombies? Don't you have to like go through the brain?
I don't know. I
You
broke
don't
its
know.
neck.
It's gonna be
But your watch goes without instance.
Okay, just for the hell of it, I'm breaking the other two necks too.
Well, the one doesn't have a neck anymore.
Oh, that's right, its head's gone. Well, I know it wasn't that one. Alright. Guys, I think we should really get moving.
Well, you guys haven't finished a long rest yet.
Oh, we're still. I'm just gonna stay up. Oh, I didn't get a long rest?
No, because you guys got woken up.
Okay. Noob! I'm gonna shake him. Try to push me. I fucking dare you.
Fine. It's fine, I'll watch.
Alright. I'm gonna lay down.
Alright, so you lay down. You're up.
I'm like really angry because I really want to go to sleep. But I'm just...
Go ahead and roll a perception check for me. And then roll another d20.
Woo! Natural 20.
Okay, then roll another one.
Ooh, 5.
Okay.
Am I adding anything to that?
No, just a 20. About 4 hours go by. No issues. It's dark. Really, really dark. Where's the cup?
It's like right beside me.
Okay. Gotta keep an eye on that cup.
On
Oh yeah.
which side? Because you had one of us on this side and the other on this side.
It would be on the left.
So you think he was getting excited because you were cuddling up next to him, but it was really the cup.
It's just a cup. Is that a cup in your pocket? Alright, so, let's see. Everybody should have got 8 hours, right?
Sure.
Sure.
Yeah.
Yeah?
We totes did.
I don't know. We went through like 4 watches, I would assume.
Okay. Yeah.
I know I did because I took the first watch.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what you call it?
So you two would have got 8. 4 and 4. Yeah, you're all good. So you guys get a full
Everything's back to
night's rest.
Yeah, I have spell slots again.
Oh, you didn't have any spell slots?
No, I used my last one to heal.
Yeah, he had to heal everybody.
Well, that's
I went on a healing spree.
I still had 2.
You know, I'm not the only
maybe-
healer.
Maybe if you would have helped heal, you know,
Whoa,
that would
whoa,
have been...
whoa. Savage there.
I know, you're just a fucking bard,
He's over here
right?
casting vicious mockery. IRL.
Oh! Dude.
In real life.
Oh, they're rolling D4. I would viciously mock everybody in this party if I had it.
I still
wouldn't even
feel
care if I
bad.
killed them.
Mhm.
Oh, okay. Maybe I kill better than you do.
We'll find out.
Yeah, we'll see. Justice.
I don't know why you think killing something would be celebrated.
Sometimes
I
you
forgot I
need
had
to
this.
eat.
Could have been used this.
Oh, yeah. What?
When I rolled a 20 on crit, didn't I roll a 20 on one of my attacks?
Probably.
Yeah, I had a bonus action to attack again.
Pay attention.
Yeah.
Oh, what? If you roll a crit, you can
Yeah, you can attack it.
Yeah.
Yeah, or if I reduce the
fuck is
enemy
that?
to
That's
0
part
hit
of
points.
his, that brute.
Great
What?
weapons mastery.
Oh, yeah, great weapon. Yeah.
Oh, wow.
Alright, so,
Should have made a barbarian.
Yeah.
what are you guys doing?
Damn, so that was that dead end. So we would need to go back. And go.
Give me a marching order.
I definitely lighting a torch.
I'm gonna
Okay,
cast
light my sword.
light on Beecham. I'm going to cast light on my shield, and I'll cast light
Can
on
you cast it?
Bernard's spoon. Yeah, it's a cantrip. I can cast it as much as I want.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh.
I didn't know if it had like a limit, because like prestidigitation, you can do so many things, but you can only do like 3 or 4. I didn't know if it was like.
It doesn't say.
Huh?
So
There you go.
Dead end. We go back into the. If we go back, we'll go into the one room where it was just a left and a right, right?
Sorry, what was that?
If we go back from the dead end back to the first.
Oh, you're asking me
Cross-
directions to where you're going in the labyrinth?
Right, let's just go back to where till we got to the cross thingy, crossway.
You don't
I'm
even know where
following
you
you.
are on your own map.
Oh no, I'm looking up the light spell. So.
Okay.
Oh, I could have gave it to you. It's right here.
No, it's fine.
Am I wrong?
Done.
Oh no, I was looking at something else.
Oh.
Because remember the other week we were asking about like a person. Well, the only thing it says is hostile creature if something on them is worn. So I was, yeah, don't worry about it. I was here. So you guys are going back down the hallway. You turn the corner. So you have to go left, and you get to that two-way intersection where you could go right or you could go left. You see an arrow pointing down from the direction that you came, and an arrow pointing to the right.
So we're gonna go to the right.
Okay, you go to the right, and it's that weird kind of just around the corner thing.
No wait, that would be the other way then.
No.
Left, because that weird thing leads to that where we fought the skeleton dudes.
Skeleton minotaurs.
Yeah, the giant dudes. Like that
No,
little
no.
S, right? No.
That was before that.
Oh my gosh.
Do I have any sense on which way we should go?
I feel like we should take the squiggly.
Take the
You
squiggly?
can.
Because there's a T.
I mean, no, but you can roll do a perception with disadvantage.
Shit. Follow the squiggle. Should be able to go this way. No, from it.
18.
You know that a left will take you back towards the minotaurs. You know that the right is in the direction that you've already come.
Yeah, but he said something.
So I was right.
doing like a figure 8.
Right? No wait, I'm wrong.
I don't know.
Like I don't think I did this one.
Which way did I say that?
I definitely don't know.
Do we want to go back towards the Minotaurs?
No, we go.
Because that's a dead end,
yeah,
right?
we go the other
Yeah.
way.
Yeah, so we want to go the other way.
All right, so you
Yeah.
guys go right, and that gets you to that little S bend. You come to that same intersection that you came to before, where your arrow is pointing forward. You can go right, or you can go straight ahead.
I'm totally lost in my map now.
Uh-oh.
I'm totally lost in my map.
I think we want to go right.
Well,
But
I will humbly follow.
So right, but I'm gonna draw a line that we went to the right.
Okay.
And we're going to the
As you like reach down, you see that like you have an arrow drawn this way and X, and now you're drawing another one
Oh wait,
this way.
that's all right. I drew that X. Where did I draw that X? It's what? What?
Well, we still want to go right.
The X
So
is
you
right.
guys,
Didn't I- what?
you guys head right.
There's a reason I didn't try to draw the map, because I knew it wasn't going to work out.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
Or,
You guys head right, and you come to an intersection. You can go straight ahead, or you can go right. Looking down, there is an arrow that points in the direction that you came.
Christ. I just want to get out of here.
I'm completely lost now. I'm not. I did this wrong.
that's okay. I did too. Remember, he said last game we were circling for a little bit.
Well, the only one that doesn't have an arrow is to the right.
Sure.
Sure, why not?
Yeah.
Okay.
All right.
Make an arrow.
Yeah, I'm gonna make an arrow that we went that way.
Okay.
Even if we go about it this way, eventually we'll find a hall
Give me
that does
your
not have a
clip pencil.
marking.
Trade me.
There's an extra.
Oh, we
pencil
gotta
here.
be fancy now?
I have to draw 6 different arrows in a square that's this big. So,
It's not my problem. You made a map.
or I could just run you guys in circles for 6 hours.
That's
Oh,
fine with
you
me.
mean like last week?
It's gonna happen again because as you hit the intersection, you can take a left, you can go straight forward. You look down on the ground and there's an arrow pointing in the direction that you came from.
So if we turn around, then we're facing where the arrow is pointing.
Correct.
So we're definitely walking really good.
Or if we want to take a left.
Sure.
I guess.
Okay.
Draw an arrow that we went to the left.
No, okay. I feel like,
Yeah.
because remember, yes, last game we said right is always right. We were taking all kinds of right turns. This left will be that right
Now we're
turn.
taking a whole lot of lefts. So you guys go
Yeah,
left,
so
you go
we-
down about 40 feet until it turns to the left, and you come back to an intersection with an arrow that points back the direction that you came.
Gosh, so you want to go back and then hit that
I
other?
don't know. Oh boy.
Wow, I'm completely lost in this map right now.
I'm just whistling, playing my
Because I could have sworn we started off here in this spot right here, which is where the squiggly line was. No, I'm just.
So you guys lost?
Yeah. I've
Yep.
been lost way worse than this. Back in 903.
So you guys can go. You guys can go back the way you came, right, straight ahead, or left.
No, it's a bowling.
Do you think
Is it a four-way
your
intersection?
Gabriel fella could weigh in?
I mean, I'm not a cleric, but Hey, Gabriel. Do you like my spoon playing? I've been practicing a lot. No, he didn't answer me, and he would have answered because my
That's
spoon
fair.
playing is on point.
That's fair.
Wait,
There's no arrows pointing in the other direction.
just the direction you came from.
Straight.
I'm following you.
I'm gonna draw an arrow that we went that way.
Okay.
I'm gonna prestidigitate like a yellow piece of chalk for him. So now, yes.
Really?
Oh no! No, it's
Yeah,
really
like
funny.
new
We're lost in your
markings.
labyrinth. It's cool. It's the only way we can figure it out.
Here,
So it's gonna be yellow from now
now
on.
we know where we went today.
Oh, why don't you give me one of those?
Okay.
I want a
what-
purple one.
I can make 3. He has 1. He has 2. What do you want?
I don't know. Surprise me.
It's blue.
Oh, I'm a big fan of blue. I got a blue piece of chalk.
Not sure how well it'll show up on the floor or on the walls, but
Oh, not so fun anymore?
I mean, it's not gonna bother me too much when I.
Okay. I'm gonna
use,
draw a big blue piece of poop on the wall at this intersection. It's funny because nobody's even drawing a map anymore, so it doesn't even matter.
the old Texas steamer.
Can you make sure you draw poop on the wall right there?
That was supposed to be a bush. And it looks like poop. I understand that.
It's fair.
I don't know what kind of bushes you've been looking at.
And then they're like, do this.
And they have stink lines.
I'm just gonna need something to clean up your chalk now.
Ah.
What could clean squares?
I don't know. You can prestidigitate it away.
I have a feeling there's something in the jelly family that cleans it up. It'll be fine.
No.
So you go ahead 20 feet.
Okay, here's what I'm
You
gonna
hang a left.
Here's what I'm gonna do. I'm going to take my hammer. I'm going to tie the chalk to the bottom of my hammer, and I'm gonna drag it the entire pathway we take.
Okay.
Okay. I'm gonna look behind us in case, someone's following behind us making chalk lines.
Okay.
Carry it.
Bucket can't draw lines.
So you get about
It's just
20 feet up the hallway. You turn, and your chalk's done.
Can I have another piece of chalk, please?
All right.
And this is gonna continue every time it runs out of chalk, since
That's fine.
Yep.
chalk. Chalk.
So you get to another intersection, not an intersection, but you have to go up about 20 feet. You turn left. You go about another 20 feet before you turn right.
Make sure you're filling this in like a maze with
I
that
am.
blue chalk.
Oh, I am. And that brings you to an intersection. You can go right, forward. You can see like 10 feet ahead of you, it kind of branches off to the left.
Is there any arrows?
Nope.
Ooh.
You should draw a big yellow sun at this intersection.
So you guys want to go?
I don't know. We stopped drawing maps. We're just gonna literally turn until we find a way out. Worst D&D group ever.
You try it to the right or straight?
I'm following
Can I
you.
like?
No, I'm asking if that's what it was. Straight or to the right?
You can go like
straight a
straight to
little
the
bit.
left, straight, or right.
Can I pray to my god to give us a sign of which way to go out?
Do you have some kind of spell that does said thing?
I'm
No.
pretty sure clerics do. I don't know what level you get it at though.
I don't think I have that.
Well, we'll move on for now.
All right. Where do you want to go?
I kind of want to go to the left, that little left thing, right? And
Okay.
I'm gonna draw an arrow that we went that way with my green one. Right, it was green, right?
Yeah.
The yellow
Yeah.
one.
Oh, it was yellow.
Safety yellow, so
Yeah.
So you come in about 10 feet, your chalk's gone again.
Chalk!
So you're now at an intersection where you can go left or right. But the right is kind of like,
Like a squiggly.
Yeah.
No arrows.
nope, no arrows.
Oh yeah, you have to be like level 10 to call on your deity.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go the squiggly line way. I'm gonna draw a line. Arrow with my yellow.
Do you think you could like prestidigitate me a bigger piece of chalk so I don't have to ask you so many times?
I think he likes feeling needed.
So you get about 20 feet up the hallway, your chalk disappears.
No, I think it has to fit in your hand, I think.
Bigger piece of chalk.
You got like a fist-sized piece of chalk.
Yeah, there
Okay.
you go.
It's just going to be a bigger line.
Yeah.
So you get to an intersection, you can go left.
Make sure you mark where it got from thin
Oh, I'm
to
going to.
thicker. Okay.
Yep, I'm going to. Don't you worry.
Alright, because we need
Gotcha.
to know.
I'm going to need that other pencil. Sorry, I need to do 2 line widths.
Yeah.
So you were at an intersection now where you can go right or you can go straight.
Nothing on the floor?
Mm-mm.
Right or straight? Both are very appealing.
Maybe so. So maybe we should split up, but maybe not.
I think that's a terrible idea.
Split the party.
Enemies! Let's not do that, please.
Yeah, because one could get out, not the other.
Straight to the gate.
So, I'm in the back.
I guess we're going
Right is
straight.
always
Yeah.
right.
Yellow arrow.
Straight.
Go straight.
Do you have the choice?
Realize you didn't mark the other 2
Yeah, I did.
sections.
I
You didn't tell me that you marked it.
Yeah, I did.
That's
When we went to the left.
Just the left. But you went to the next intersection and you didn't mark that one.
Don't worry, there's a big blue line.
Fine. There's a big blue line where you're headed.
Could have sworn I
Yeah.
did.
So you get about 20 feet up, and you come to another intersection. You can go straight or you can go left. Or I'm sorry, you can go straight or you can go right.
No arrows?
Nope.
No arrows. Okay. I feel like going to the right this time. I'm gonna mark it.
Okay. So you mark that you go to the right. You guys go right about 10 feet.
And there's an open doorway.
You're out of chalk.
Chalk. I'll take one of the little pieces again.
Okay.
All right.
Excellent. You come to come around the corner, and you gotta like hang a left. So it's the only way the hallway goes. You come to an intersection, two-way intersection. You can go right or left.
Gonna go left or with the chalk. My yellow thing.
Okay. You hang a left. You come down the hallway about 20 feet, and you have to take a left. You look down, and there's a big thing of blue chalk about this wide heading back. So you're at an intersection right now. The chalk heads left.
Where I didn't draw?
Huh?
That's where I didn't draw, right?
You drew a arrow.
Okay.
I think we should follow my blue line back to the intersection and take a different direction than the blue arrows.
Yeah.
Okay.
We'll do that.
Okay. So you guys go back. You pretty much follow that thing. You just go in a circle. So you go left.
Guys,
You go left, and you come to an intersection.
you have to admit that's a pretty straight line for where we are. It's
Which-
pretty good.
Which gets you to the intersection. You have the arrow pointing left. You didn't go right yet, so I'm assuming you want to go right.
Yes.
My chalk's running low. Can I have a pink piece instead?
Yeah, no
please.
problem.
Thank you.
Pink piece.
Okay.
Thanks.
Okay. So you guys head up the hallway, probably about 20 feet,
God.
and you come to a small intersection. You can go straight ahead or left.
How's your map? Was this which way?
He
I
gave
don't
up
have
on
a
the
map.
map a long time ago.
Yeah,
I
we
thought you
all
were
gave
still.
up.
I thought you were still doing it.
No, it's just gotta
Anybody
make it
that
line
actually
up.
takes this seriously and is like would watch us online would probably just be like, this is absolutely the worst D&D group ever.
Which direction was it again?
Could you imagine if we had locate object and used it on the exit door?
You'd have to know.
You have to know the exit door.
Which direction was it again?
You can go straight or left.
I'm gonna go left. I'm gonna draw my arrow.
It's like when you're on a boss fight and you just mash buttons and hope it works. This is what's happening.
Yeah.
So you get like 10 feet, like into a hallway, and it's just a dead end.
Okay, so go back and go to.
Wait, I'm gonna.
Wait,
Maybe we should check out this dead end
Oh,
just in case there's anything of note in here.
Good idea.
Yes.
I'm gonna firebolt wall.
Okay. Roll for an attack.
12.
Hits.
Good.
Oh, roll
Are these-
damage.
Is this brick?
Yep. Go ahead and roll damage.
Fuck those 3.
It hits that wall so good.
Yeah. Just as I thought. It's a wall, guys.
Very
So you guys
interesting.
head back.
I take it that there's nothing in this dead end. Alright. Well, who makes a labyrinth without any secret passages? Honestly, this is whoever built this thing. You'd think they would have added some secret passages.
Maybe. Okay, hear me out.
Oh god.
Maybe this fucking rock does something. Like.
It blinds Maybe it might lead us to
No.
the way.
Like, what if you left your eyes open, like it shows you the way? Just a thought. We don't have to do it. We don't have to try it.
Oh, I'm ready for it.
It's a decent idea.
I think it's a great idea.
It's a great idea, isn't it? I'll lift the rock up.
I'm gonna cover my eyes.
You lift the rock up, and you go blind.
Why me?
Because the other two covered their eyes. Like, literally covered their eyes at the table.
You know what? I'm not seeing
Django?
anything.
Put it on the ground and see if it rolls away.
No. I'm just gonna put it back in the cup. Back in the cup. Whole hand in the cup. Okay.
You're still blind.
Yep.
Can I open my eyes yet? I'm pretty sure it dimmed down. I could see.
It's in the cup.
Bernard, I can't see anything.
It's showing you the way.
Oh, you can't see anything?
It's showing you the way.
Did
Nothing
it
at
show
all.
me
Nothing.
the way?
Oh, it showed a bright light.
Okay, it was worth a shot. It was a learning experience. We all know now.
Are you still blind?
I'm pretty blind.
All right. Can you see that? What about you?
No.
I can.
Oh, was it his dick? Like,
Oh.
Wait, I wish I could see it.
Just the tip.
There you go, Hasbro.
Alright, I was just making sure.
So your lead guy is blind.
Alright.
You guys gotta chill for a little bit.
This is slowing us incredibly down. Are we still in a dead end right now?
Yeah, like you went to turn, and that's when he pulled the stone out.
Can I see? Is there like a roof?
it was worth a shot.
I never even
It's-
asked that. That's terrible.
Is it worth being blind?
No,
here?
we went over that last time. So the way
mean-
that this is constructed, your
it?
hallways are about
I guess it doesn't
20
really
feet
matter.
wide,
See?
Can we hold
and
hands?
the ceilings are way
No.
high.
Can I hold your?
Okay.
Like, remember that when you guys came down the tunnel?
And the wall goes all the way to the ceiling?
Yeah,
That's a rude.
yeah,
It is. Go.
yeah. It's completely encapsulated.
Okay.
I can't go anywhere because I can't see because of you.
Alright. I'm just kind
Whose
of
fault's that?
I'm just gonna kind of go around and start knocking on walls.
Okay.
With
Oh.
your spoon.
It's
With my spoon.
Did you smoke check? I wasn't paying attention.
Oh, he's still blind?
Huh?
Are we still blind?
yeah. You're gonna be blind for about a minute.
Nothing.
Gosh.
Nothing.
Is it still showing you the way? I don't see
So your vision starts to come back. Realize it's like super fucking dark for you right now. It's like walking in from like. It's like walking into a fucking dungeon on the brightest day. Just like walking in from the sun.
You know, we had how many rests with that ball? Somebody probably could have focused on it and tried to figure out what it was.
Oh yeah.
Somebody was too busy pretending to be asleep.
I don't know what it does. I don't have any way to do with that.
So you guys are standing at the intersection. The only direction you didn't go yet is you can look down. There's a small line of pink chalk going to the right. It goes around into the dead end and then comes back out. So you're now at the intersection. You can either go back the way you came, or you can go left.
left, and I'm gonna yellow chalk it. Why do I keep saying green?
No, that's a good point. Can I have a green piece of chalk, please?
Yeah, no problem.
Okay.
Thank you. A big chunk of one, so it's a nice thick line.
Okay. So you guys head to the left.
There better be colored pencils over there.
You go about 30 feet.
Yeah, I want to see this map when it's done to see all the shit you drew on it.
You gotta go. You go about 30 feet.
It's about this much space. 'cause
Before you have to go right. You follow it around to the right. You go about 5 feet before your chalk runs out. Your green chalk runs out.
I'll take another green piece.
Okay.
A big hunk of rock of it.
Okay. So you guys go about 20 feet before you have to take a left. You go about 10 feet before you come to an intersection. You can go right or you can go straight ahead.
And there's nothing on the ground.
Nope.
Hey, maybe you should pull out that little orb again. See what happens.
I cover my
think
eyes
it'll help you?
immediately.
I mean, we are in a different part of the cave.
No,
There is a divot in this rock that looks like it might fit in there. Maybe
no,
it'll
if
do
there was
something.
water, maybe, but 'cause it needs water.
Should I detect magic on it? Or, I think I felt like I did that already.
I feel like it's definitely magical. You can if you want. But let's wait till we stop for a rest because you can cast that and not expend your spell slot.
I don't have to. It's a ritual.
That takes 10 minutes to
It takes 10 minutes to cast.
We're
If it's a
walking around
ritual.
doing nothing, so what the fuck's the matter?
You have to sit down and actually cast a ritual spell. You can't like walk around and do it.
So we can go which way?
You can go straight or you can go right.
And is there any chalk?
Just where you guys are at.
Okay.
No, am I still deciding?
You're in the lead.
We're following you.
Go right, and I'm gonna draw with my yellow arrow.
Are you still using green or pink?
I'm on green right now. See, I remember what color I'm on.
So you go right. You go down about 40 feet before your chalk runs out.
We'll stick with the green.
Okay. You make your way down a long corridor. So you came up, you went to the intersection, you took a right.
That's a long corridor. Start drawing from here.
You went down, had to take another right. You go. You're walking for a couple of minutes. It's just straight ahead. You go about 90 to 100 feet.
Feel it on beach bum.
You changed. You have to change. You
We'll
go
just-
about 40 feet and then.
We'll just assume that this whole hallway is green.
Okay.
So
Okay. And as you get to the end of that long hallway, it kind of goes around. So you do like a U-turn. I'm just going to re-up your chalk every time, so
Yeah.
you just tell me whenever you want to switch colors.
okay.
So you go about... You pretty much walk the entire length that you walked before until you come to a intersection where you can go right. So you can go straight ahead. You see at this intersection, like stand in the middle, there's two walls. So you can go straight ahead and it looks like it kind of curves off to the left. You can go just across the way. So like imagine it looks like an H. So there's a wall here, a wall here. You can go this way, or straight ahead.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. I don't know which way to go.
Well, none of us do, so just pick one.
So, alright, so we came into the strength.
Ninja.
Alright, we're gonna go not straight, but like that way and then up.
Okay.
Burgundy.
Okay. Large or
And then
small?
Large.
Okay.
I'm gonna mark like where that little section was. I'm gonna mark that we went that way and then up. I'm gonna make so many arrows.
So you've used...
I know I have a big chalk line, so.
Yeah, I know. I still want to make sure that.
Well, you're still on like only like your second piece of chalk though, so good for you. I'm on like chalk like 362.
So you used blue, green, pink.
I used
Blue, green, pink, and burgundy.
burgundy. Yep.
But they're Copic markers, so it's like C17.
Yeah. So you guys go up the hallway. You go about 40 feet before you come to another intersection.
So what blue did you use?
Sky blue, I think. But
You
Right,
can go left or you can go straight ahead.
I'm gonna go left.
Okay.
And I'm gonna draw my arrow.
All right. You guys go left. You head about 20 feet before you have to take a right. And then you go about 40 feet before you have to take a right.
Okay. Nice.
10 feet, then you have to take a left.
Oh.
This is amazing. To the right, to the left.
Get about 70 feet straight ahead. You guys are starting to get tired. You guys have been walking for quite some time. But you have to take a left.
Purple.
You take your left. Okay.
Here.
I think we should sit down for a
So
bit.
you take a left.
Does anybody want a snack?
Just want to get the hell out of here.
You head down about 50 feet.
We just got some beef jerky.
So you have to take a right.
Where the hell did you get beef jerky?
Back in town.
Can I have some?
Then a left.
You didn't say you wanted a snack.
I'll give you a copper piece.
Okay.
Then a right.
Jeez Louise.
You guys have not seen any other hallways except for this.
Straight.
I totally give you a copper piece.
But after another about 80 feet of travel, you finally come to an intersection
Oh, for the love of God.
where you can go right or left.
Do you think these pathways are natural or somebody made it? Because this is ridiculous.
Whoever made it is a
We-
dick.
I agree. And I don't like
Look
calling
at
people
the
names.
floor. Okay, does it look undisturbed? Or like that maybe the walls are moving as we move?
Make an investigation check.
Oh. It's a +1, guys. Don't get your hopes up. 6.
It was almost an 18.
Yeah, almost.
Yeah, sure. Nope, you can't tell anything.
I don't trust it. I think these walls are moving, fellas.
Oh,
Lady fella.
I don't know. I've been knocking on some walls and it all seems pretty airtight to me.
I believe you.
I don't
But I
know.
don't trust these.
Okay. Can I do like a stone cutting, like a history check? Can I tell how long ago this thing was even fucking made? Or... It says advantage on a history check.
Yeah, go ahead and make a history check.
No, it's like a double proficiency bonus on the origins of stonework.
Use your
It's
metal
stone.
dice.
It's done. So back to the
Oh, it would have been a little bit better.
back to the intersection.
Which one was it
You
again?
can choose to go right or left.
No chalk.
What?
No chalk in it?
No, I'm saying
Oh, no.
no chalk. Okay.
Not at the intersection.
okay.
All right. I'm gonna go for a nice
Like burnt sienna.
like a burnt sienna.
I'll go right.
a big fucking fat chunk. Burnt sienna. This is a really pretty color, honestly.
You're gonna go right.
Like
Yeah,
sap
I'm gonna
green.
right do my arrow.
Okay. So you go right, and you pretty much immediately have to take a left. You go up about 20 feet before you have to take another left.
I could really go for a very deep tunnel to climb down right about now. Look at this. This is.
You go about 30 feet before you have to take another left, and it leads you to a dead end.
Oh my god.
Back the other way.
Let's rest a little bit here, guys.
Yeah.
These old bones.
Take a little napski.
These old bones.
While we're doing that, I like to detect magic on the.
Okay. So as you guys settle down to rest, you sit down to cast your little spell. Who has a perception over 12? 12 or plus? 12 or
Mine's
better.
16.
Okay.
15.
Yeah.
You hear this
What is this?
It's this passive perception.
Oh, 12. Oh, yeah, I got a 12.
I'm gonna
So you
leave.
guys
And what's
hear
that
this?
noise again?
You guys hear this weird little.
Oh, not this hallway again.
Oh boy.
God damn it.
It's probably
And
your
you
baby
see-
spider friend.
Do you hear that?
So go ahead and put you guys in the little corner there.
No.
It's probably your baby spider friend. No worries.
As you look against the far wall and you see this oily substance start to like ooze out of the rocks. And put that over in the corner, please. Over against the wall.
This here?
Yep. And that's where we're going to take our break.
All right.
So, we'll be back in a little bit. All that fun stuff. We will be at the chat if anybody's watching and wants to talk.
In the chat.
So, there's that.